We were given a world at war, but vowed to plant seeds of peace.
Peace.
和平
Ashti.
Shalom.
Amandamai.
Becca.
Salam.
Latte.
Shanti.
Paz.
Amahor.
Barutis.
Peace, peace, and peace.
Around the world, communities living through war are crying out for peace. But the realities of conflict silence our voices. Nearly 50 million children are missing out on school because of international conflict. And yet we are expected to know English in order to share our stories with the global community. 99.1 million people went hungry in 2020 as a result of armed violence. And yet we are blamed for exasperating insecurity when communities clash over resource stress. 1 in every 4 young people are affected by war. And yet when we speak out for peace, we are further threatened. At least 331 human rights activists were murdered in 2020. Peace advocates and environmental defenders are in desperate need of protection from reprisal. And so we call on governments to guarantee protection through mechanisms like the Escazú Agreement.
The world dedicated nearly $2 trillion to military spending in 2020, an increase of 2.6%. Meanwhile, the UN peacekeeping budget was cut by $444 million, and most of the remaining money goes into military and police personnel. The international peace and security agenda is in reality an industrial profit and security agenda. The same budget that funds foreign aid fills the pocket of weapons dealers. And so we call on countries and corporations to divest from the military-industrial complex. The so-called peace community is complicit in this. Foreign workers profit from top-down approaches to peace building that are more focused on self-interest than collective good. More money is spent on hotel conferences for external experts than on local initiatives. And so we call on the UN and other peace organizations to invest in stakeholder-led processes. This includes youth-led movements and community organizing efforts.
Because in spite of all barriers, youth around the world are building peace in their communities. We are launching projects connecting initiatives and healing the intergenerational trauma. Yet or too often, our efforts are met with cynicism. We are portrayed as naive and powerless, too young to make a difference. Instead of partnering with us, you offer us a superficial representation and act as though we would be grateful to play the unjust game you created. But you are not your tokens. We are readers. We are engineers, artists, teachers, activists. And we are all doing a great deal. However, our success depends on your actions as well as ours.
Because peace is both the ends and the means. Peace is the goal and the prerequisite. We need peace to build peace. We need peace to go to school. We need peace to start families. We need peace to save our planet.
My name is Christiane Zaku from Trinidad and Tobago. I need peace to ensure the conservation of the environment.
I'm Chun from Hong Kong. I need peace to save my brothers and sisters from unnecessary harm.
I'm Mayatar from Lebanon. I need peace to keep my community hunger-free with food loss.
I'm Akram Qadir from Iraq, Kurdistan. I seek peace for sustainability and development. I do my best working toward peace building in my country and all over the globe.
I'm Marsya Amani from Malaysia. I need peace to encourage children to be empathetic leaders with the ASEAN Youth Advocates Network.
I'm Mohammed Zaid from Libya. I need peace to keep growing the Robotics Initiative to provide quality STEM education via the robotics applications to students nationwide in Libya and all over the world.
I'm Shweta Sotra Basham, and I need peace so that I can continue to work on creating a future generation where we can live in harmony with nature.
My name is Suad and I'm from Morocco. I need peace in my country to maintain economic development.
I'm Linda Ibrahim from Iraqi Kurdistan. I need peace to create a more inclusive and supportive workplace through education and value restructuring.
My name is Alexis Cañari from Peru, and I need peace to keep working with the amazing team of Hello World, which is using the power of languages as a tool for building respect, tolerance, and understanding within communities.
What is the language of peace? It's not English, it's not Spanish, it's not French. These are colonial languages. These are restrictive words. These are ways of communicating that alienate those not taught in the right school. It's art. Art is the language that will enable us to find peace. Art is that thing that everybody understands, feels, loves. Peace is achieved through mutual understanding by communicating with the language that everybody understands. Art. Songs, dance, stories, plays. There is no universal language in this world other than creativity. Art speaks to the soul, to the spirit of human connection. It is the thing that helps us connect with our non-human family. For in order to create a system of peace, we must value the relationship with our ecosystem. Art. We have spoken it since we were born. Our parents sang it to us. Our friends shared it with us. We danced before we walked, sang before we spoke. And now is the time to speak this language. To speak free of grammar, vocabulary, structures. To use our freedom of creativity to find peace. Not to create peace through our systems, but to find peace with our ecosystems. To share peace with each other and our universe.
We were given a world at war, but vowed to plant seeds of peace. Together, we are growing those seeds into an ecosystem. When we say peace is both the ends and the means, the circular dependence can seem daunting. Where are we supposed to begin? Yet, it is that very dependency that gives us the answer, and nature is our teacher. In nature, ecosystems do not create or destroy, but transform and exchange. The interdependence of all organisms and species is exactly why the ecosystem is healthy. This means that injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. But it also means that peace anywhere contributes to peace everywhere. The inner peace we foster within ourselves and the meaningful relationship we build within our communities are vital parts of global justice. The urgent threat of climate change is also a vibrant call to collective action, to valuing and uplifting our mutual interdependence, to understanding that environmental degradation, institutional racism, and armed conflict are all barriers to peace, but that we have the tools to disconstruct those barriers. If only we are willing to break down the silos we have created. If only we are willing to see the connections. If only we are willing to honor the wisdom of indigenous people, the teachings of nature, the vision of youth leaders.
We have planted the seeds.
Welcome to our ecosystem.
Come and stay in peace.
Latte.
Ashti.
Shalom.
Amandamai.
Becca.
Salam.
Peace, peace, and peace.